Heyo, heyo, guys, girls, and everyone in between. This is Rebellious Pastry here, and this stream is going to be a work as much as possible stream, which means that I'm probably not going to be the most productive today, but I'm gonna most certainly try my very hardest. Just trying to go ahead and kick things back into gear after like the production crash last week just due to things happening to crap with it. I'm gonna tell you guys since I literally told you guys in the tab post, but grandma from my mom's side passed, so it pretty much led to a production crash as far as channel concerns are. And I was just very blocked up, like mentally blocked up and whatnot. But today is hopefully going to be the day where my mind finally decides that it's time to go ahead and go back into production. Please note that it is a very hard decision, no matter what the tragedy is or whatever happens. It is oftenly a very hard thing to gauge to see if when to get back into whatever whatever you're supposed to be doing. But thanks to everyone who have been helping me on and off the channel. I honestly feel like this is just going to be a test, but I want to go ahead and see how I do on air before I go ahead and kick back into gear my normal shows, if you know what I mean. Because I don't want yes, I'm gonna have 2 guests, but I don't want to have I don't want to have some type of malfunction and then literally leave my own show, if you know what I mean. Just hop off my own show and be hey, I don't feel like doing this, I'm hopping off. Because most generally my protocol is for if something happens on if something happens to me to where I'm not my optimal self on stream, then I'd go ahead and either hop off the stream or I'd end the stream early. So I'm gonna just see how this goes. And yeah. Anyways, so what happens on this whatever today is just fully dependent on what I'm gonna be up to doing. I'm currently working on a thumbnail for this very stream, but let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to do a window capture, I think. I swear I have my Fire Alpaca open. There we go. There we go. There's our pastry. That I have to make pastry. One could argue that this is any character until I go ahead and draw the hair and draw the hoodie, draw the symbol, which when you look at pastry characters, or like pastry in general, I feel like the two main defining characteristics of like their design is the hair and the symbol. If you don't have the hair and if you don't have the symbol, then you pretty much don't have pastry. You have like a pastry looking character, but you don't necessarily have pastry. So I'm going to go ahead and make pastry look like a pastry instead of just a random character. But yeah, hopefully, if I get what if I get to the level I want to today, then I'd be like, my goal is to, like, for this week, be at least sorry. I'm going to at least hopefully be at, like, 60%, production rate. I'm not, like, fully expecting myself to be 100% back to, how I was in, like, production rate, but hopefully I can get to 60% production rate. It just depends on like how I'm feeling, honestly. One of the things I do hold very close to my heart is like as far as like gauging how like I'm personally feeling is like the production rate of like things on this channel. But let's see here. I would say as far as this week went, my production rate was at 5%. And it was just one of those things like being at a 5% production rate was not good for anybody. But hopefully, starting today, I have a feeling today would probably be like a 40%, hopefully, a 40% production rate. 40% of what I normally do. But, hopefully by, I'm gonna say, and then, so this week I was at 5% production rate, which was basically like just one drawing and then go ahead and be exhausted for a few hours. But hopefully, if I'm able to keep on air, then I'd say that would probably at least be 30% production rate. And yeah, so hopefully I can stay on air and not have to hop off early. But let's just see how this goes. There is honestly like no shoot, I'm literally like losing my words. But honestly, is that expected? Yes. With everything, that's probably more than expected with everything that's going on off air and stuff like that. But yeah, just checking my email real quick, seeing if anything. I did not say this one officially, but might as well. But I'm currently very, very open to, like, normally I am very open to collaborations, but, this week, did my mouse die? Why did you have to die on air? Hold on. Or is it the fact that my hand forgot how to use a mouse? Which is equally probable. Hello? Or is my mouse? My mouse needs to be turned on. Oh man. Well, if you if I'm on air, I'm at least halfway decent. But yeah. Stupid shenanigans. able to actually laugh at myself for like stupid shenanigans is a good sign, I would think. Like the fact that like I forgot to press the on button to like my little power strip but for like USB ports. And I literally had my freaking mouse turned off for some odd reason. um But honestly, today is just a test stream to see where I'm at for Thursday. Reason why this episode is on Thursday and everything else was on Wednesday is I literally Star Shirax 2. Or wait. Are you saying you're baller? But yeah, I'm trying to go ahead and I'm basically seeing how I'm doing on air before Thursday. And I was saying why this episode is on Thursday when I've been moving everything else to Wednesdays. It's because when I originally booked this stream, I had all of my streams on Thursdays, and then when I'm like, oh, I'm going to do Wednesdays now, I was basically seeing like what guests would be able to go ahead and switch to Wednesdays and which guests would have to stay on Thursday. And as far as I know, everyone but Ella and Tilda was able to switch to Wednesday. But yeah. I just personally, for production reasons, I like to have I would like to have my stream shows as close to Wednesdays as possible, because like if I have my stream show on Wednesday and post on Saturday, then it's like more evenly spread out, if you know what I mean. Like you don't just have like a ton of stuff to watch on like earlier on in the week and then end up getting to Friday and being like, oh crap, I don't have any, or like I'm gonna say like what, or Thursday being like, oh crap, I don't have anything to watch. And Pastry literally did their stream on Monday and posted on Saturday, so I don't have anything to watch later in the week. Let's just say that I never really liked having my show on Mondays. It's just how things ended up happening. But luckily, now that we're fully on I know this is Saturday, but like I tend to do some offshoot streams on like Saturdays just because like sometimes I have to get, or sometimes it's just like one of those like I'm not going to get anything done if I'm not held reliable for it. So sometimes, fun fact, sometimes those like work streams end up being counterproductive because I'm too busy talking to the chat. Which honestly, if there was no chat, then there'd be no channel. So but most generally I do tend to try and stay on track during these like work streams. This is an offshoot of an offshoot, honestly. I would probably categorize this one as like a test stream, I guess. Also, the animation station. When are you gonna stream next? You've been like not streaming for like a good bit. Is there a specific reason why? Or have you just been busy? Because like I remember there for a while, like when I couldn't make it because of my IRL obligations, you were like streaming every Sunday. And then now you can't, or now you're not streaming every Sunday, so I mean yeah. So I'm just checking. Congratulations, Frog Tears. You hit 900 subscribers. Hold on, I need to go ahead and see what you do on YouTube. Most generally when people are subscribed, I don't unless they're like a animator, I tend to not like. Sometimes I check channels out. Sometimes it just depends on like how I'm feeling and whatnot. But I for whatever reason I didn't really expect, like, when it comes to like me expecting my people who are subscribed to have their own channels, I literally never go ahead and I never really expect my base to have their own channels, but yeah. Anyway, I like how, here's the thing. I'm just like looking around your channel and you have like you're not good at animation with Shrek as the thumbnail. Now, something that's kind of funny is the fact that Shrek was originally an animation punishment because like it's either people failed on the Prince of Egypt or like I'm gonna have a link to their channel, but with the thing is with Shrek is if you're not in the animation industry, then you probably don't know this, but originally Shrek was a punishment for bad animators. So like if you failed on the Prince of Egypt, then you basically got Shrek'd. Which, I mean, like, if apparently it's a term, like if if you're a bad animator, then you get Shrek'd, apparently. When I make uploads, I just make the thumbnails random photos. but like now that I'm making your random thumbnail makes sense. What did I title this stream? Hold on. Let's try kicking things back into gear. All right. Let's try kicking things. This is a long ass title. Things. Whoops. Back into gear. There we go. Then yellow heart next to it, because why not? But yeah. Food for thought, I guess. So, hello, Bacon's lives. Oh man, I can't freaking pronounce. Well, considering that this week's show don't require me to have to pronounce anything, or I guess technically the show is trying to pronounce things. I guess I'll be fine. It's going to be a say it 10 times fast show. So it's basically like a saying different things that is bacon bacon lives matter. But like it's basically going to be a show full of tongue twisters where like have you ever seen like a or have you ever heard like things that are hard to say and then somebody says try to say it 10 times fast. That's basically going to be this episode of Audio Games. But yeah, are you new here? I have never seen you in the chat before. If you are, there's the not read anymore button. What color is the button? I'm gonna have to check. Hold on. Alright. Please go ahead and, so, if you're new here, there's the There's now the subscribe button. That is now black instead of red. They should make that subscribe button back to red, in my opinion. It's like YouTube branding. It's like as if I was going to go ahead and like put pastry, like let's say we're just going to screw around with things, but like let's say I decided I have like this grandiose idea of making Pastry's hair purple. Well, here's the thing. If I were to make Pastry's hair purple, it would not look quite right. So, by this logic, I'm gonna change Pastry's hair back to its bleached-ish form. But like, hello, Commodore Boone. But yeah, hello, everybody. But yeah, please go ahead and feel free to just chill here. Nothing's really nothing really like production, like no like serious production is happening today. I'm just seeing where I'm at just so that I can know for the sake of Wednesday's show or Thursday's show, see what's going on and whatnot. I'm gonna go ahead and share the link to this stream to like a group chat too. Oh, that's my channel. What am I doing? I'm being a silly. Oh man, there we go. That's better. Oh man, I'm just being that person today. But then again, to be fair, I am almost always airheaded on shows. So, I mean, this is kind of Alright, hello, Marsupial. But yeah, if you're new to this channel, these random streams tend to happen somewhat often-ish. But like I'm now looking at my notes and I'm trying to figure out to crap with it. I'm just going the thing is that like when I make a to-do list, I tend to go ahead and like think about what frames do I want to animate and what frames do I want to be like flip frame. With the video I'm currently working on, everyone who I introduce gets their own like flip frame. Just because like that's how I organized the like introductions for the Johnny Jam series. And if you guys were wondering, during the community tab post, that this video is the one that I'm saying. It's fine if you missed the premiere, but thank you everyone for like supporting this show. One of the things that definitely helped me get back on this show quicker, I'd say, is how well you guys handled the fact that I wasn't gonna be able to be on the show. Like, you guys didn't try to go ahead and be like, Pastry, Pastry, you better get back on your show, or else we'll unsubscribe or whatnot. Which I think this varies based off of creators, but like there's some creators out there, I'm in this number, but like creators tend to be scared if they don't upload, then they might lose their base or like lose their base's attention or whatnot. So it's just one of those things that tends to happen with like bases and creators and bases and whatnot. But luckily with the donut batch, I am very lucky for this, but luckily with you guys, I don't get like missed. Like, I'm not necessarily like missed, but like if I miss like a post, the worst thing that tends to happen to the channel is just me being like, you dumbass, you didn't post anything, dumbass. My mind, the thing that tends to happen, the worst thing that tends to happen if I don't post is my mind would just be like, you didn't post, Pastry, how dare you. But luckily it's my own head, not the base telling me that. But yeah. Luckily it's more of the my mind that's being like, you didn't post, how dare you. Not like the base being like, you didn't post, how dare you. Which happens to creators sometimes, especially the bigger ones. Because it's just like, it tends to be like one of those like, how dare did you not post or whatnot. And it's just like, I'm sorry. What app do I use? I personally draw on the computer, and the software I use is Fire Alpaca. It is free. And I've considered like getting a more expensive program, but for what I do, it would not make sense. Now, if I in the future decided to do like something like a web comic or something that required like more detail, then like I would probably consider getting something like Procreate or whatnot, which I think that's what Red used when we were talking on the hobby interview show. when I literally had her just when I had them just go ahead and like ramble crap because I literally had to. But yeah, so I am one of your creators that for the life of you, like for the life of me, I do not like. I am one of your anti-Adobe creators. Like, I called it, I called the software crash because I didn't want to, like, get my video taken down by Adobe. So, but it was like one of the most popular videos of 2021. Let's just say that pastry is going to look a little weird to like our newer Donut Batch members because this was back in 2021, and this was actually the year that I was just screwing around with like Pro and just like ended up getting like a new like templates and whatnot. But hold on, I've been scrolling through my old videos a lot due to like one day I just had like a random spurts of idea to go ahead and just chop all of my videos into like the funniest part to put in a short and whatnot. So I pretty much did a lot of shorts that day and could not for the life of me do anything for this video. Which, honestly, my non-production days are very, very, very rare, honestly. Like, I would normally joke about this, but no kidding. Like, someone would literally have to die for me not to make something. I guess that's not a joke no more. But that's beside the point. So another announcement is after this episode, I'm going to be taking another week off of and this regardless of what happened last week, taking next week's show off was going to happen. Regardless of if I did it last week or not. So I'm going to be taking next week off of my show because I'm going to be going to my grandma's funeral, which is out of state. So I wouldn't be able to go ahead and take my I'm gonna say like I wouldn't be able to go ahead and take my equipment just because like I personally have like when my rules as far as like if I choose to keep my equipment somewhere or like keep it at home or take it is am I going to be at said place for longer than am I going to be at said place for more than 2 weeks or more than a week depending on the place, but so if I'm going home from my real obligation, then it's if I'm going to be there for a week or more, then I take it home. But if it's like out of state or out of the country, I'd probably say I'd have to be out of this studio for more than 3 or 4 weeks to take my studio with me. It's just like a lot of like just if I feel like I would use my equipment a lot where I'm going. Like I had like a cruise trip where I didn't take my equipment, but I wished I took my equipment. But that's beside the point. But yeah. I tend to go ahead and if I ever make a pet peeves video, it would be very interesting. One thing that tends to peeve me a lot is if I have like empty time and I can't fill it. If I can't fill empty time, then I tend to get restless. Um, but yeah. Um, and if I have a lot of, thank you so much, Jim's Landscape LLC. But yeah. Why does your channel have two names? I don't know. I don't get paid by YouTube to figure that one out. But that's beside the point. So, or at least I don't get paid by YouTube yet. Another argument for me, like, chopping, like, very interesting parts of old videos and turning them into shorts is maybe by people watching the short, maybe people will actually want to watch the entire video. Because they might get curious with what I have to say. But yeah, there's definitely, like, so my animation friends pretty much, like, I can't blame them, but I'm definitely not going to do this. But like, my animation friends, I'm going to say Branimator and Azuki Bean, they kind of abandoned the whole, like, story time aspect of the like, of their animations and instead make shorts. But I personally really do not like the fact that they're shorts. Like, I feel like YouTube is just trying to rip TikTok off, and I personally really don't like shorts. And it's like, it's so unfortunate how, like, shorts is the only way that YouTube channels grow these days. Like, why is it that YouTube can't just be YouTube? Why is it that YouTube feels like they have to, like, rip off TikTok? I just don't understand. Why can't YouTube just be YouTube? But yeah. One thing I tend to have problems with is, like, unindividuality. Because it's just, like, one of those, like, why would you want to be like everyone else? You're literally trying to stand out on a social media platform. Or if you are the platform, why would you want to be like somebody else? I just don't understand. But then again, this comes from somebody who who doesn't fit the general mold enough where it's just like, I ain't doing that crap. I'm doing what I want to do. Deal with it. But like, as far as like what I'm doing, I might continue depending on how the shorts do. I might, after I catch up on, like, all my old videos and converting them into shorts, I might just go ahead and do, like, a short. I'd have to figure out a different day of the week. So if I go ahead and hold on, I'd probably do it, like, on Thursday or whatnot. Just, like, shorts. Like, and it'd be a short for, like, the video, or maybe I'd do it on Sunday. But regardless, like, maybe doing, like, a short version, like, just having, like, a shorts, like, a short version, just, like, of part of the video being like, if you want to see the entire video, you're going to have to watch my channel to watch the entire video. Just like teasers and whatnot. So yeah, even though I've literally fought against shorts for so long, I might actually try them now. And I'm your very YouTube's not about the number type person, but I just still feel like it's unfair how I literally have to change what I'm doing to get the algorithm to at least somewhat notice me. And the algorithm actually puts channels like mine at a disadvantage because, like, for whatever reason, YouTube does not like LGBTQ channels. Now, I don't know what they would. I don't know what they do consider me. Thank you, Animator Nate. I'm glad to be back. It was very hard not to work on things. And Animator Nate is one of the people who helped me with some things off the channel. But he's a pretty good channel friend of ours. He's planning on to do a show by the name of I literally cannot pronounce this name. But it's like, so he originally was going to be a Storytime animator, I believe, and then he decided to go ahead and do like a show-based show, like a more of a like thing that you would find in Cartoon Network. I believe that's what I'd call it, but like a Cartoon Network like show. Just like more of a now I'd probably say that there's like 3 main different types of animations out there, but like what I'm doing is the indie fully indie, like just like I feel like there's your cartoons, your anime, and then your indie creators. So like I'm one of those people that say anime is not a cartoon. Anime is a form of animation, but not all animations are cartoons. So I would say there's like 3 major types of animation. You got your anime, you got your cartoons, and then you got indie creators. Which I put in their own category because like you can't exactly say that I am necessarily a you can't exactly say I'm a cartoon, like a cartoon show, even though I am a cartoon character, but I'm not necessarily like a cartoon show that like follows a plot. Like, think about this. With some TV shows, you can't just watch one episode without watching the series. With me, it don't matter where you start, but no matter where you start, as long as you don't like watch a part, like, so other than the Johnny Jams series, apparently, most of my stuff would be understood no matter where you started. Johnny Jams is an exception because like it would not make sense to watch 3 without part 2, which you guys can't watch part 3 right now because that's what I'm working on. But I guess technically you could watch when I do part 4, you could probably watch part 4 without watching any of the other parts, but like you wouldn't understand like character concepts and whatnot. So like yeah. As of now, I am back to making things. Hopefully it can stay like this. But yeah, please check out Nate's YouTube. And this Nate is not the same Nate from Johnny Jams. Different Nate cartoonist. Which, that's a kind of a spoiler for the Johnny Jams series. Sorry about that. Why am I drawing the hood when the hood was just going to be black? Because our uniforms were black. And I'm going to draw part of the apron. And with the Johnny Jams aprons, there were most generally, most people could go ahead and fit in the apron enough where the back, the strings of these aprons, you could literally go ahead and have the strings go ahead and wrap the back and the front and then tie. And then of course with these random ass streams, don't confuse me with numbers. I'm trying not to, Timothy. But yeah. Holy smokes. But yeah, but honestly, I feel like it's fair for any creator, if you're streaming, then I would highly recommend, if you had something happen to you, to go ahead and do a test, see where you're at before you fully start working on things again, because it's worst case scenario, my mind crashes during this and have to end early. I wouldn't have to end an official show early then. So if I had to end this early, no big deal, because it wasn't originally planned. But if I had to end a show that was originally planned early, then yes, you guys would be fine with it, but I'd feel guilty, if you know what I mean. But yeah, and who knows? Maybe this thing will end up going for, hello, Jeff B. And who knows? Maybe this sucker is going to end up lasting for I don't even know. 5 hours. But it's definitely it's definitely one of those things. If I'm feel good enough to be on the channel, then I definitely feel that's definitely recovery right there. Right now I'm drawing one of my bosses that, I feel he might get his own part, but I'm not sure. But and with some people, I might need to go ahead and email them or text them to ask for references. I had to do it with Ira because I was starting to draw Johnny Jams characters, but while I was working at Johnny Jams, but it was kind of stressful developing new characters, also while making older videos, while having a job, while IRL obligation. So I ended up just working on videos mostly. But yeah, So I guess I'm going to temporarily put the drawing board away, look at chat, and also see if I can get references for some of these people. And if not, then I'll just go off of my head. But yeah. Um so um so for all of you guys who have maybe like I have had multiple people say, "Hey, I can't go ahead and figure out what I want to do because I'm out of ideas." My answer to that is, have you done a why? Like, all right, so I have done like a why pastry video. Have you considered doing like a your why you do your channel video? Because like, it it shows the fans like, or like depending on like if you consider them like fans or friends or whatever. And it's interesting how like different channels run things too. I know I've rambled about this before, but it's like some um some channels just like act like a social hub and others act more like a series, if you know what I mean. Like more of like a I make content for you and you watch it type of deal. Like um I'd say I'd say that the pastry base, I would consider the rebellious pastry like you the subscribers as like a fan base, but I tend to go ahead and be like um checking up on the base and whatnot. So it's just like a gray like um it's just like a gray area, but um like I tend to go ahead and just I don't even know. Contacts. Um but yeah. Um and it's kind of funny how like my base has like different fandoms that they've never seen each other before in their lives, and yet they go ahead and end up being in the same fandom that isn't mine. Um, I tend to like one thing that I don't really say much on the channel, but like something about human behavior fascinates me. Just like the how people act and why, which is psychology. um Psychology is very interesting to me because it's just like one of those things that um you get to go ahead and see um oh, I'm going to ask them um if they can get me another reference picture. Heyo, how are you? Um um like I probably should have, while I did my last video, should have done this like earlier, but I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about my last video when I was thinking about um my last video. So yeah. Um um I'm going to look at my contacts again. Um but yeah, so um um yeah. Let's see here. I'm just looking at my to-do list and seeing what I can do now and what I can do, what I have to wait for references for. But like the fact that I'm a little choppy with production isn't the most isn't like the most unexpected. Also with me being kind of choppy with my words too. It definitely would be expected, just judging by how things have been going. Let's just. I'm gonna just try to go ahead and try to keep my blankly staring at the screen at a minimum, I guess. But yeah. The fact that there's 9 people on air, or not on air, but 9 people in the chat, it's just like I would have thought that today I would have had close to nothing just because of like how things have been going and how I haven't, like, I've been trying to be interactive with the base, but like and now I need to remember how to spell crap too. But yeah, I'm just especially thankful for the base being like how they are. I didn't get a hate comment on like. Let's see if I can share a tab post. If you're new here, please. I hate saying this, but apparently we do have to say this. Feel free to hit the black subscribe button. It don't sound quite right. Jeez. But, let's see. Share. Oh. It's wanting me to go ahead and, share a tab post with a tab post. Let's see here. I'm gonna click. I clicked on my channel. I'm getting so off topic here. But yeah. Oh man. But to be fair, is there any true topic today? No. Other than me trying to get my channel life back together. And if you guys are new to this channel, I'm just going to say that I'm not normally this airheaded during streams, but sometimes I am. No, I want this to look different. There we go. Managers. If you're struggling with what to do on your channel, my first suggestion is have you done your why YouTube video? And if you've already done that, then I'd ask if you would be up for story time animation, or not animation necessarily, like I not even with my non-animator friends, I've been like, hey, you want to do story time? But like I feel like with story time, there's just so many different ideas, and even if you go ahead and like take someone else's idea, of course credit them, but if you were to go ahead and take somebody's idea, you're not going to necessarily have the same story as them. Like we have I did this one in 2021, but we have a weird habits video. Which is me just saying weird. Oh, I'm gonna also share my I sucked at animation video because I am just all over the place today. Which being all over the place when there's guests isn't the biggest deal in the world. But being all over the place when it's just you, it just ends up with so many different trains of thought that just completely just like whoosh. All right, bye Tass. Make sure to check your email. But yeah, do, do, do. This is my white pastry video. Pastry. And then, so that one's newer, I think. Yeah, it's still on the new template. Oh, Wolfie Chew posted like 4 hours ago. And then my Weird Habits video was actually, I think, one, like either the second or the third. And like I mentioned the original creator that thought of this, and the link to his video. I believe he's still a he. He haven't posted in forever and a half. I hope he's doing okay. This is literally my second ever story time, so here we go. Here's my weird habits. Which the reason why I mentioned that is I could probably do a part 2 of that. And then like I'm going to show King Elk's version. I might try to figure out a way to contact him because I haven't heard from him in like forever and a half. Most generally, if I don't hear from somebody, I tend to assume the worst. But that's just me. And I tend to try and keep things as on time as possible so people don't assume the worst about me. But yeah. Weird habits. And then when another animation friend of mine was looking for an idea, I ended up having him do it too. His name's Mista Boosta, which I am going to click into my subscriptions and figure out where to find them there. It's just so easy to subscribe to channels. I have so many channels I'm subscribed to, but yet I don't want to unsubscribe to any of them. With animators, I feel like you have to go ahead and be subscribed to more than one of them to keep your attention, I'd say, because it's just so hard for us to post things. But here's Mista's version of the do other people do this, which he thought it was my idea originally, but to be fair, any video you make could become a video train in a storytime animation. So now I'm going to explain to you guys what a video train is. But like what a video train is basically like one animator thinks of an idea and does it, then another animator thinks of an idea and thinks of the same, or like wants to do the same idea and does it. Like it's kind of like copying off of each other, but not really, because with story timing you can't exactly, like, of course you could just say someone else's story. That would be considered like copying, but like you could technically go ahead and, like, as long as the other person's okay with it, you could go ahead and be like, haha, I want this idea, I'm going to use it now. And you'll have two completely different videos out of it. So like video idea bouncing is definitely a good idea. The original Storytime animators did it. So I'm trying to do it too. And remember how I don't know how to spell? I'm going to figure this out. And if you even on other channels, I tend to knock my spelling, meaning like just like I tend to make fun of my lack of spelling abilities, just because, like, what else am I supposed to do about my poor spelling ability? Cry about it? Try to get better, which I've already done. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of there's definitely a lot of different ideas I have for the future. If you ever need one, please feel free to go ahead and contact me through email or DM. I'd be glad to go ahead and share my endless supply of ideas. Some of them I can't use due to what I do on my channel. And just whatnot. But, yeah. Alrighty, now I figure out what I want to do, I think. Take this reference of this character, and then open up. Right, I'm gonna save things. So I'm going to go ahead and take I'm looking at the chat right now. But yeah. You guys are just having a conversation, and it's not against the channel's rules, so I'm just gonna let you guys have it, unless you guys want me to read it aloud. If you guys ever have a comment that you want me to go ahead and read aloud, please either have an emoji or say @RebelliousPastry so I can read it out loud. I understand how some channels like to read everything out loud, but it's just like one of those things, like there's definitely like those comments where like people are like, oh crap, I didn't want you to read that one out loud. But please keep in mind that I still moderate all of my comments. So don't be like hating each other in the comments and thinking I won't go ahead and like do actions necessary if needed. But yeah. But I'm still gonna try to see what. Oh, just talking about what he does on his channel, which is fine. It's fine to just talk about whatever, as long as it's channel appropriate. And most generally, how I tend to moderate things is, I tend to give either, on air or in the comments a warning. If you don't follow that warning, I'll time you out. If you don't follow the warning of the timeouts, then I tell you to leave. And if you don't leave and still act up, then I'll permaban you. Unless you're one of those like porn bots. Then I just go ahead and like ban you immediately. So definitely do not say that. Don't say that you're gonna help me find hot girls in my area, because then I'd know you're a porn bot or a corn bot. So please go ahead and not act like bots, because if you guys act like bots, I'll treat you like bots. No joke. But yeah, just be respectful. Please note that this is a PG chat, mostly. Yes, it is definitely a PG chat. And this show is mostly PG, I'd say. So, yeah, if there's any specific, topics you wish for me to talk about that isn't involving stuff that's currently stuff that caused me production delays last week, feel free to go ahead and put that's fine. That's fine. You guys can catch up. Just please note that I read your comments. But yeah. Let's see here. If it makes you guys feel any better, I literally had someone, my whole base decided to randomly sing the Flintstones and some other song in my comments during like a episode of a talk show that I don't do anymore. So yeah, just make sure it's channel appropriate and you're fine. If you guys want to talk about lawnmowers, go right ahead. It wouldn't be a very interesting thing for me to talk about, but on air. But if you want to talk about snow plows and lawnmowers, knock yourselves out. Not literally, but go right ahead. Which one thing that I did on the channel a few weeks ago, and if you guys want to go ahead and like go through my community tab and vote on this too, currently alright. Oh, I got distracted by a community tab. My bad. hold on. Okay, I'm distracting myself. That's the problem with YouTube. What the hell was I doing? Crap. Welcome to me forgetting what I'm doing. Hosted by your good friend slash YouTuber, Rebellious Pastry. Oh well, I'm gonna figure it out after after the show, I guess. But oh right, I was getting those tab. I was getting those like tab results, wasn't I? It was before the announcement about Grandma, before Club Q. Before the hands. Wait. Was it before or after Who Streams When? It was before Thanksgiving. I think it was like the very first poll Friday. So like according to what people call me, I got 20% call me the full thing, Rebellious Pastry, 8% call me rebellious, 60% call me pastry, and then there was 12% that called me some type of other rebellious pastry related nickname. But yeah. But yeah. Somebody said they called me hello lemon pie. Sci-fi literally said he called me all of them. But the thing is that if I had too many results, then they wouldn't all fit in a poll, and I didn't want to do a poll infinite as a first poll, which this poll Friday is a poll infinite, which I'm gonna I know it looks like a normal tab post, like a comment tab post, but the purpose of the poll infinites is the fact that some questions I have for the base is going to have infinite answers, and if I just go ahead and put if I just put a few answers down, then people would be like, wait a minute, what about this? What about that? What about? So yeah, I'm going to see how if I have any more scheduled tab posts. No, I do not. So, let's see here. What would be today? Today is Saturday. So on Saturdays, I believe nowadays I do, what do I do on Saturdays? Sundays. Wait, no. I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and hopefully catch up. Hey, what Montclair do you prefer, Rebellious Pastry? Can you please explain that question a little bit more? Let's see here. I'm gonna go back to... I'm gonna figure out what I'm supposed to be doing for my tab post today. Did I do a tab post yesterday? I had a ton of set to post things. And did I do a community tab? Yes, I did. Poll Friday, right? So I'm gonna scroll back to exactly a week ago. Let's see here. Wednesday shout out. Me sharing Brando's post. Old video Thursday. Poll Friday. Work in progress Saturday. Jeez. And then Sunday, Sunday doodles. Alrighty. Let's see here. What? Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and, instead of working on the video, this is going to be counterproductive here. But I'm going to say how I basically didn't do anything as far as work in progress goes. Because, like, up until today, I literally just couldn't really do much. And today, hopefully I can change that. But yeah. I'm definitely impressed with how I am healed up enough to go ahead and do this show now without having it be a complete disaster. But yeah. So, I'm gonna do one of these poses, I guess. No, I'm not gonna use the same. I'm going to go ahead and, jeez. I forgot to put RP in the ideas of what to call me. My answer is call me whatever the heck you want, as long as it's not any slurs. Call me whatever you want, as long as it's not like some type of slur. Call me whatever the hell you want, just no slurs. My whole point of that survey was to see what exactly people call me. Just because I was curious. Because, like, what you guys do, like, what you guys call me, I don't really see what you guys call me because, like, most generally, unless you know me in real life, which most of the time is pretty fortunate, I'd say, to know me in real life, but, unless, yeah, unless I know you in real life or we talk, off the channel, or, like, if you guys send me, like, fan art or whatnot, then I would not know what you call me, call this channel or me, so, yeah, I was just curious. None of those answers were wrong. Did you guys like how I did the Charlie Brown football scene, but with my characters instead, in the Thanksgiving video? I thought that was pretty clever. Alright, hold on. Um, get out of here. There we go. But, there we go. Sorry about that, guys, girls, and in-betweeners. So as far as, like, if YouTube considers me an LGBTQ plus channel, is very dependent on, like, a lot of things that I'd probably say. Because, like, I probably would not consider myself an LGBTQ plus channel, personally. I'd say I'm an LGBTQ plus owned channel. But, like, my main topic is not LGBTQ plus stuff. Even though I am LGBTQ plus. Now that'd be a... No, I'm not gonna ask it during Poll Friday because it... Yeah. But... Would you guys consider me an LGBTQ plus channel? I honestly don't personally consider myself an LGBTQ plus channel. But whatever you... Lol, yes it is. Are you talking about what I'm saying now or saying about something about, like, the porn bot? Which I wish they would stop with that. Like, no, I would not like hot girls in my area. They'd be very confused about me. Now, are they in... Now, would they go ahead and watch cartoons on their spare time? Because honestly, if some hot girl were to just, like, knock on my door, literally the only thing I'd want from her would be watch hours. I'd be like, hey there, can you please give me some watch hours? Imagine that. Imagine me going ahead and just, like, this, like, really attractive girl comes to my door thinking I want to do not channel appropriate actions with her, and yet I'd probably be like, first off, like, if you think you want that, you went to the wrong... I think you have the wrong address. And if she said no, or if she was just, like, randomly knocking on my door, just like a door-to-door salesperson, I'd be like, you know what would be hella attractive right to me right now? If you give me those sweet watch hours. Oh, man. But, yeah. I feel like the kind of jokes I'd make on streams might put me as an LGBTQ plus channel in YouTube's eyes. But I joke about other things as well. Like, I don't specifically focus on LGBTQ plus stuff, I don't think. But then again, I don't think I could honestly make it through one episode of the stream show without making some type of, like, LGBTQ plus joke. Just, honestly, whatever the hell I am, take it or leave it. You're not a successful streamer without corn bots. Yeah, I do not. Yeah, I'm not a. I guess. I guess so. I guess I am a successful streamer with corn bots. I just wished the corn bots would stop harassing my channel. But yeah. um so I'm gonna be quite a bit behind on probably all elements of the channel for like a good bit. Even though I have those shorts. So it's gonna look like I'm ahead of the game, but I'm gonna be behind the game for a little bit. But that's fine. Surprisingly, corn bots don't attack me, lol. How? Um, they're probably just trying to see if they can like, I don't know. They're probably trying to test my asexuality. But if you know me off the channel, you best bet that shit ain't changing. But yeah, trying to straighten out channels, or I guess technically it wouldn't be. I hope they add to your watch hours. Same here. There's nothing more attractive to me than watch hours. So get me those very, very attractive watch hours, why don't you? Oh man. Imagine if someone were to ask me, "Hey Pastry, what do you find attractive?" My answer was just straight up like watch hours. They'd probably be like, what do you mean?" Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna see how many watch hours I have. I personally currently have 419 public watch hours. So, hopefully we can get that number up. I have a feeling if I hit 1,000, I probably would do like both shows every week. But yeah. Um um anything. Whoop. Didn't do anything new. New. All right. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and take the window capture down real quick so I can go ahead and save and make sure I don't accidentally like flash my legal or like any like names that you're not supposed to see for me. So I'm gonna put the stream thumbnail into stream thumbnails thing. Stream thumbnails. And then, let's see here. File, save as, channel animations, community tab, WIP3. Even though it wasn't a WIP week, work in progress. But yeah, there we go. I'll work on that later. Interaction is interaction, though, lol. Yeah. There you go. So, if I could be, if you could ask me to do anything, if you could ask me to do any, like, thing specific, like, any specific storytime idea, please let me know. I know I have a ton of ideas, but, I just want to see what others think of, and if we're thinking of the same thing, congratulations. If not, then I would like that idea in the idea bank that I could hopefully get to sooner or later. Because I try to honor what my base wants as far as like video ideas go. But yeah. I definitely want to say thank you to all the guys, girls, and in-betweeners that helped me throughout the horrible time I was having, like within the last week and whatnot. And I just please know that I am very thankful for you, for everyone in the base. So, that's out of my, specialty, out of my niche. It's out of my, realm of things I do on the channel. So, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a few more days, but after a few more days, if you have something, like, I know you're doing it, so if you have anything for me to record, just give me a few more days, and then, I'd probably hop back on collabs. Because, like, I'd do almost anything, almost anything, if, like, for a collab, just, like, yeah, let's see, oh, yeah, Doodle Sunday, there we go. I'm finally get the hand of what I'm supposed to be doing for this channel now. Right now, apparently. But yeah, please keep in mind if it's out of my specialty, I'm not gonna do it. But like, just look at my story times and think of like, what type of story time do you want me to do? Because like, I personally am just looking for ideas within my specialty. And if it's out of my specialty, then I'll probably shoot the idea to somebody that's doing a different specialty. um Mista Busta is currently like is going to be doing a show during 2023, so I'm going to be helping with that show. I'd probably shoot a link to it the first episode. But yeah. I'm so glad to be back. You guys wouldn't believe how happy I am to go ahead and be back here. Not like so I have a feeling that it would be hard for you guys to imagine how hard it is not to get on your show that um you're like literally half of the channel is like this show, and if you can't be on the show, then it just literally makes you feel like a paperweight, or at least that's my case. And then after that, having somebody else having someone else really want you on their show on the same day that I had to cancel my own. That was also very rough. Seeing a stream invite from somebody else when I'm like, oh, I can't even do my own stream. I'm so sorry. There's also been a lot of off the channel stuff that has been happening that I might do a video on in the future, but in general, if yeah, I might think about it, but as for now, I'm currently still working on the Johnny Jam series and just the everyday things. But yeah. Hopefully by Sunday, tomorrow, I can get back to 60% capacity. Which looks promising. But yeah. But honestly, telling you guys what happened and hopping off the channel was probably the best decision I made, honestly. And it's just hard to go ahead and just say to yourself, hey, you're not doing well enough to be on, hey, you're not doing well enough to do your main hobby, or hey, you're not doing well enough to do your job. So it was just one of those situations. And I'm willing to bet that those situations probably could have strung on longer if I didn't have people on and off the channel helping me figure stuff out. But yeah, you're probably going to get sick of me saying how glad I am to be back on my show. But do I really care? Not really. But yeah. How long has this show been on for? Almost 2 hours. With 9 viewers. I'm just looking at the numbers. Not gonna really change what I do. I might get a little stage fright if I get more than 20. But just looking at how things are going, might meet the stream record that I currently holding. I'm just gonna see how, like, imagine if I broke how long I have streamed for a record today. That'd be like way more than I'd expect from myself, honestly. But yeah. If you don't expect anything, everything is more than you expected. I honestly probably, like, to be completely honest, I was expecting to go ahead and not be able to be on here for more than half an hour. That was like my expectation, but if I end up breaking 3, I'd be like, holy smokes, how did I do this? Bye, Frog Tears. You have to have thick skin to be on YouTube. Yes, indeed. And coming up with ideas are really fun. But it can be done. What you do, what you want, do what you want to do, and don't worry about others. Yeah, that tends to be how I am with, like, my videos and whatnot. But, as far as, like, ideas for, as far as, like, think about this. Think about how boring things would be if I didn't, like, ask for ideas for, like, story time animation. I just want people's input, you know? What I do with it is up to me. But, I just want to know if, like, people wanted, like, what kind of what I do you want, basically? Because, like, if I'm making a story about how, yeah. Oh, yeah. Shoot. Let's just say this episode of IO Games, I'm probably going to lose my train of thought more. But, as long as I have, like, the threshold of normalcy, which I believe I am mostly hitting here on this makeshift random ass episode. How much I swear definitely increased. I'm hoping to get that down. But then again, it's not, how much I am swearing is not, like, against channel rules by any means. Now, I don't have, like, a clear line of a threshold on that, but, like, if, like, I don't know, if the most noticeable thing about you is the fact you swear, that's a problem on my show. Like, Pastry, like, if someone were to be like, Pastry, why do you have such a fucking potty mouth on your show? I don't know, because I don't know how to use clean language. Bet. But for what I want to do in IRL obligation in the future, it's uh it's a it's probably a good idea for me to not be a complete sailor mouth, you know? It's just one of those things. Like, do I want to go ahead and risk my future possibilities because I developed a swearing problem? No. And there's still some people who act as if World War III started if I say a single swear word because I just don't normally swear that much. But, yeah. If I swear too much, then, it's just more of a thing that I tend to evaluate. Then again, what it literally says in my stream rulebook, I say PG with mild swearing. And now people have asked me, what do you mean by mild swearing? If you were to see the weather right now, it'd be funny how like I'm literally drawing sunshine when it's literally like freaking like it was snowing this morning. But reason of why I'm drawing sunshine is because of the fact that I'm able to actually do things for the show now, if you know what I mean. But yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna do something that I was gonna do like a few drawings ago, but I got hella sidetracked. Do 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 do. No, I'm going to go ahead and go with open another thing. Hopefully I'm not spoiling too much of Johnny Jams by working on this, like, right now. I'm gonna go ahead and make a new background for the Johnny Jam series, actually. I just had to remember what this room looks like. It was a room of a lot of shelves. And then there was like a chair in the corner. There was like boxes of stuff all over. Let's see here. Haven't heard you even go PG-13 yet. I would argue with that. Just when I was talking about when I was kind of flirting with the corn bots, that could have been a little PG-13. Just saying like, hey, why don't you give me those watch hours? Yeah. Why don't you get me those watch hours? Then again, I'm joking, so yeah. Nothing's more attractive to me on the show. And also but honestly, when it comes to like most like 99%, like I am on the asexual spectrum, but like most of the attractions I feel are platonic attractions, which yes, platonic attractions are real. Fight me on this if you dare. But it's very interesting how like someone could have like so many platonic attractions and yet not have like anything else, just like in general. But yeah. I've literally done a video about being who I am, or two videos, but like different identities, whatnot. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. Hopefully, I can go ahead and get back to fully full full production by Christmas. I'd say full production by Christmas is the dream. But when it comes to like full production, I have to go ahead and figure out what should be considered full production and what should be considered overproduction, because that could also be a problem too. Let's see. This room had a lot of boxes, and there was even boxes of boxes down here. And then I'm gonna have like a freezer door be here. Freezer door was dark gray. Show will definitely be happening this Thursday. But next Thursday, and I'm gonna, yeah, I have some off the channel logistics to figure out too. Like, and my question for life is if I should end, like, when should I end the season, and if I want to give myself a few weeks between the seasons, like, stream seasons. And then there were also dishes here too. I'm gonna make the clear dishes like kind of this light blue here that I've used on a lot of different things. Animation Station, you're back! Can you please answer my question about streaming though? I want to see if you're going to be back, or like back to streaming or not. But yeah. I'm going to ask let's see here. I keep on forgetting this person changes their Discord name a ton. But yeah. Anyways. What was I doing? Yeah. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. But yeah. Anyways, do, 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 do. There were these like bins that we put lettuce in. I'm going to draw it a little bit more slanted. That works. And then we had a few of those. And then we had a tuna bucket, which I'm going to only draw part of because they were huge. And there were like multiple of them stacked up on top of each other. And then there was there was also a drawer of, or not, like a one of those like mat thingies of just like, I don't know, like utensil organizers. Do 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 do. Yeah, and then there was like whisks and like mayo spatulas and all different sorts of things on here. And yeah, the sandwich shop times were definitely very interesting. And then I also had like these metal trays, which I'm gonna have to make darker because of dang, it's almost dinner time. Y'all must be in a different time zone. I literally had like a breakfast, like breakfast at like, I don't know, about like 10ish or whatnot. Not like 10ish. And then I'm probably not gonna have anything for lunch and have an early dinner or on time dinner. Just depends on how long this thing lasts and how much of a appetite I'm gonna have in general. Let's just say lack of appetite sucks, especially if you're really wanting to eat something. But just like your stomach's just like, no, I ain't going to be hungry for you. And it's like, oh, great. Here on Rebellious Pastry, we even make pain sound interesting. But yeah, it's 2:44 where you're at. Oh yeah, right. You told me about, we were talking about like time zones and whatnot. And you're like an hour behind me, and I'm like an hour ahead of you. And then I'm going to have like a few of these square things. In reality, like, all right, yeah. Yeah, Do 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 do. And then I think no, wait, these were also a little slanted. Do 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 that. Um. And then the cups weren't back here because like the cups were above in an above shelf. Um but yeah. Wow, this really is a memory game. Um do 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 all right. I'm gonna have a friend of mine that have literally um haven't been on my shows in like forever and a half. The last show she was on was the canceled episode, but she wasn't the reason why that episode got canceled, if you know what I mean. Oh, Discord's birthday is on May 13th. Interesting. Um yeah, Eh, or maybe all right. They need a little bit to go ahead and like get on their equipment real quick. But yeah, so this person used to be on like the Ink's talk show, but Ink's talk show got canceled or because of misconduct. But yeah. Um I just felt like having them hop on because like we haven't really had I haven't really had an opportunity to have uh her hop on any like shows because like they tend to have problems with like paying attention to shows or like pay attention to like structured shows. So yeah. Do 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 do. Hmm. But yeah. Um. Hmm. 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 Um. Hmm. 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 And I'm just gonna go ahead and like add another shelf here. But this was basically like um and then there's the fridge. which I believe had like about that color. I'm gonna make it this color, like handle. There was actually like a huge industrial fridge and a huge industrial freezer, and then yeah, do 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 do. Um. I'm gonna go ahead and. Oh, right. I'm just gonna go ahead and have this go ahead and like turn off for a bit, and so that I can save. Johnny Jams 3. Nope. Johnny Jams in general. And please keep in mind that the scenes that are like drawn in these videos aren't 100% accurate. 1, because of memory. 2, because of copyright, maybe. 3, because like just I don't know, my freaking inability to get things accurate. And 4, it's a cartoon. And yeah. All right. I'm gonna exit and pull open another Alpaca tab real quick so I don't get like things bogged down with too many tabs. And like for whatever reason, Fire Alpaca don't like me to exit out of tabs. Unless I want to exit out of everything. But you kind of scared the living stuff out of me, even though I literally asked if you could come on.
I'm sorry. I'm out of it today. I'm fucking tired.
I'm also kind of out of it today. Have you been all right? No pressure one way or the other, but have you been keeping track of my community tab posts?
No, I've not. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just so you know, and this is public knowledge, but my grandma passed away. So I like a week, like it was a week ago today. So it pretty much made me very like unable to go ahead and like do anything on the channel for like a week. I literally
I get that. You know what happened.
You best bet. Don't have to say it on air if you don't want to.
But let me pull up chat so I can actually see what's going on. I'm sorry.
Just so you know, they're just the donut batch. They're just talking about time zones. It's dinner time for somebody right now. But yeah. So yeah, grandma from my mom's side passed away. So I was pretty much laid up for a week. Have a not for the channel story for you. But yeah. So I was pretty much like laid up for a week.
Gotcha.
Which I personally don't really normally like to say that on the channel, but due to the fact that it caused a video delay for a very, very reasonable reason, I just decided to go like fuck it and just
it is.
What are you saying, Lexi?
I don't know. I'm like, it's understandable why you would share it, given that.
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't because I don't have an upload schedule anyway.
Yeah. How's your channel been doing with streaming?
I've been sort of getting back into it, but I'm not doing it regularly. I've basically been taking the strategy of there's a game I want to play. I'm going to buy it and then just go through it all in basically in one long sequence of streams. Like I did, I think it was almost a week where I was doing a 6-hour stream every day until I beat Sonic Frontiers, and I haven't streamed since.
I couldn't do like a 6-hour stream every day.
See, it's
It make me
I was
sick.
laser focused on the game and had extra spending money to like order food in the middle of the stream.
Order food.
Yeah, I just got Uber Eats.
Yeah, whenever whenever I need to go ahead and eat or do something, I tend to like have someone else hop on air. But yeah, so this is just like a random crap. Like I'm pretty much just seeing what state I am for like mentally for like Thursday with like a zero pressure zero pressure like if I end the stream, then I ended the stream. So what? Without it actually being
Sorry,
on an
I
actual
needed
show.
to yell at my brother.
Oh yeah.
Right, I am.
But yeah. So I personally have like so this is just a random stream, like I told you. It was just like random, and it was like a random, no pressure, seeing how I was
Fair enough.
on streaming again after a week of not doing it. I even canceled the show or my show on Thursday. So that's why I was just like seeing how today would go. And stuff like that. But yeah, with how today has been going, I'm going to have no problems with Thursday.
Nice.
But yeah, it's going to be Pastries Are Your Games, Say It 10 Times Fast with 2 guests. Which I normally have 1 guest on at a time, but this was kind of like a package deal type thing. They're roommates, and they literally don't want to do anything without the other. Interesting, huh? Did you have to hop off again?
Sorry, I'm discussing ordering dinner. Do you? I didn't want to say no, but you did kind of ask at an inconvenient time. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So, think you would be able to be stream stable for at least 5 minutes so I can use the bathroom real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. Go ahead and just like talk about whatever. Just remember the channel rules.
So what's going on, chat? How's your day going? I'm playing. I feel like I'm playing goddamn McDonald's Tetris to try to figure out the best way to get this Uber Eats deal. Chat wasn't saying anything, so. What the hell? Where is everyone? Pastry? Okay.
I'm back.
Hi.
What did you talk
Chat.
about?
I tried to start a conversation with chat and chat did not respond, so.
Let's just say that, let's just say that, there are some
I'm
people who, watch this show that, like, they're
prefer to
watching,
lurk, yeah. I get that. The reason I don't stream solo very often is literally because I kind of need someone to bounce off of in order to be entertaining.
Yeah, that's understandable. Most generally, when I stream alone, it's just like I tend to ramble off a ton, just about like random crap.
Fair.
The only difficult thing I tend to have with streaming alone is the fact that and if you guys hear like random popping noises, yes, that is popcorn. And I'm going to have one of my earbuds out so I can listen to how much
Oh yeah.
or little my popcorn's popping. I don't normally eat on stream, but since this is like a whatever the hell I want stream, since this
So
is
yeah,
my show,
I tend to do longer streams if I'm committed to streaming, so I've kind of decided that I don't care if I'm unprofessional, because if I'm live for 6 hours, I'm going to need to eat in the middle of that.
yeah. As for me, I tend to like during my normal shows, I tend to not eat during those times, but then like when it comes to like random work streams, I tend to go ahead and um like when it comes to like if um but then again with the whole like if I need to like go to the bathroom, luckily with the on the show I have my guest to go ahead and it's like an oh crap, can you please go ahead and hold up the chat for a few minutes? And luckily they are able to hold up the chat for a few minutes.
Fair. I'm definitely not the best person to ask for that, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's fair. Different people have different strengths. Like, I am probably like one of your best bets if you have to up and leave and there's no one else on air. Um, by James Landscaping LLC. Um, um, he let's see here. His channel does like he does a lot of like what does he do? He does or he tends to guest. He tends to be a guest on a lot of like live stream shows that I watch and sometimes be a part of. So like he primarily hops on other people's streams. and just talk with them.
That's like kind of what I was doing while I was taking my long ass break after fucking Yu-Gi-Oh community drama.
Yeah. The thing is
I
that
just kind of showed up in other VTubers chat ads and occasionally joined voice calls to tell the worst jokes known to man.
I have the worst jokes known to man.
Hey, pastry.
Yes.
Among Us.
Now
That-
you're making me think you're the joke.
Sus imposter Among Us.
Also, you were-
I can't take myself seriously. I'm sorry.
I can't either, unless need be. My microwave's gonna yell at me if I don't take my popcorn out.
That is a certified microwave popcorn moment. I'm gonna get a glass of root beer.
Alright, back again. Hopefully I don't burn my hands. Oh man. But alright, Lexi, you back? Lexi. 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 Lexi.
Hi,
Um,
I'm here. I was getting root beer.
I was getting popcorn. What kind of root beer?
A&W.
I love A&W.
Yeah, I know, it's my favorite too.
Yeah. Yeah. So, any channel updates for your, or like, I guess Twitch, technically?
Well, I've started uploading VODs to YouTube, but not on this account. It's, if anyone... I think everyone can access is my account from chat.
Why
But if you want to see my stream highlights and the very rare stream highlight and the whenever I finish a set of streams VOD upload, I have a separate channel for that stuff linked in this channel. So this is basically officially the music channel.
Can you please go ahead and put a link in my chat?
All right.
But yeah. Yeah. So how many subscribers do you have on your channel?
55 on this one, I think 1 on the other one.
So 55 on your music channel?
Oh wait, no, sorry. What? Yeah, 55. I thought it was more. Where? Huh.
Just so you know, YouTube's... Oh, here's an announcement I forgot to say earlier, but, YouTube is deciding it'd be a fun thing to do to, take away YouTubers' subscribers. So...
That's been happening, though, so, like... Whatever.
It's been, like, more now.
Fair.
And especially to minority channels.
To be fair, my identity is not super noted on the music channel. Like, I have pronouns in the channel description, that's it.
I'm talking about more like mine.
Fair.
But then again...
Oh, why did the Emblem video just start playing? What the fuck?
But then again, So yeah, has anything interesting, channel appropriate, been going on?
No. Nothing interesting has been going on, period.
Oh man.
I don't do anything.
Interesting how I do a ton of stuff and be an animator. But yeah. But most of the time is spent on the channel that I have free and available. But yeah. It kind of felt weird not to, honestly. Like I pretty much took this week off, or like I was forced to take this week off. But I'm back into the grind, I think. This sucker was the test.
There is the VOD channel.
The bot channel? Sorry. Is there another corn bot? Oh, my bad, it's you.
the VOD, basically the stream, the place where I upload the streams.
Yeah.
Why did it upload that one twice? What? You're having like the new YouTuber. Oh. See, this is on me for just using the Twitch export button instead of actually uploading things.
Wow.
That's what I get.
It pays to do things correctly. Just saying.
Fair enough.
I tend to go ahead and roast people on my channel and on others too.
I do have like an actual edited video up. I think it's funny. It's not well edited, mind you, but I threw it together in like half an hour because I thought the things that were happening on this particular section of the stream were very funny.
Do I have low volume?
I think you were a bit quieter than me, but I'm also just loud.
Yeah. It's very interesting how I look quiet. Because let's just say that whenever I've been on other people's streams, let's just say that someone literally wanted me to go ahead and put my microphone across the room. Someone was like, okay, Pastry, let's go ahead and have your microphone. Put your microphone across the room. That was kind of funny. And it was actually on 2 different channels. Yeah. But the fact that I'm the quiet one is interesting. I think it's just the fact that I have my face further away from the microphone because I'm eating my popcorn.
That's probably it. I'm using my headset mic because I don't want to rearrange my desk to get out the... What? Kronos, what are you talking about? No, I want to hear. Elaborate, please. Now I'm curious.
Oh, you were just looking at the chat.
Yeah.
Just so you know, the chat is just as crazy as it was last season.
I see.
Just a different kind of crazy. Like, no Flintstones song here, apparently, anymore.
Granddad!
So, yeah.
Does anyone get that reference? Please. tell me someone else gets that joke.
I don't understand.
Okay, let me explain this. There is a very well known streamer named Varg Skeletor Joel. He a while back, I think it was like over 5 years ago at this point, played a really bad bootleg Mario game.
Really?
Yeah, and it was basically a Flintstones game with Mario's head badly put onto Fred Flintstone.
Man.
And on the title screen, nothing made any sense. It was the title screen said 7 and then a picture of a weirdly colored Mario, Granddad. And he had the most comedic over the top reaction because that's kind of his thing. It is one of my favorite videos. I am not going to link it in chat because I don't think it's quite stream appropriate. But it is very funny.
Most generally, if I recommend something that is not channel appropriate, I tend to put the whole I am not responsible for what other people say.
Fair, yeah.
Shows.
Fair, yeah. That video has been burned into my brain for like since middle school, and it is still the funniest thing ever.
You want to know what would be a very good idea to have burned in your brain?
A useful talent?
I was gonna say one of my videos. But yeah, useful talent also works.
Hey, at least I can cook.
Here I am.
I am
here with my microwave popcorn. But you can't exactly blame me because I don't have access to a kitchen in my IRL obligation. But yeah.
Dun 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 dun.
So out of all the shows you've been on, Lexi, what's your favorite?
Honestly, I really like the just chillness of your streams.
Like this channel?
Yeah.
Just so you know, I've like whenever I had time, I've just like on and the thing is that they're like random work streams, so I can't exactly tell you when I'm gonna have time. So yeah.
If I'm not busy, I'll try to hop on whenever you ask me to show up. But I do like being here.
Yeah, I understand. And
I'm also. There is one channel update that I just remembered.
Yes.
And that is that I am very slowly starting to plan a really silly podcast, basically, where me and one of my friends are just gonna argue about video game lore.
Yeah.
Because we have had a lot of really fun discussions about Sonic lore that would be good content.
Yeah. I'd say if would it be like a stream podcast like what I do ish?
Yeah. The last Sonic Frontiers stream, I think it was the last one, had a lot of that while I was going to beat the game. We just hopped in a call out of nowhere and started talking about lore shit. It's fun.
What do you mean?
Kronos asked if you had to backstory stuff, world building, all that. You know, the kind of stuff MatPat talks about.
Oh yeah, MatPat. Let's just say I'm no MatPat.
I completely understand not being a fan. He's kind of a tool.
I'm not hating on MatPat. I'm just saying I am not a MatPat.
Yeah, fair. I have that same kind of brain thing where if I notice something's off in a game, I won't be able to ignore it. I will focus on it nonstop for the next week.
I know.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Kronos asks if you had a super duper power, what would it be? Teleportation, easy. That is.
Draw
I
any.
there,
Oh, you continue.
sorry. There's the obvious non-binary power is shapeshifting because duh. But no, I want teleporting.
You best bet. They're used to non-binary mischief on here. On this channel.
Teleporting. Okay, let me explain it like this. If I can teleport, it's very easy to get away with every crime.
We do not encourage crimes on here.
Okay, but am I wrong about that statement?
No. I'm just trying to put a disclaimer on here. Jeez.
But like, yeah, no, there is shapeshifting is like it's neat, but I don't need that superpower to, be happy with my appearance.
So my answer...
I would like to be able to teleport, not just because, haha, funny crime, but also because I hate being outside and would like to just go to a place without having to go to the, 5 miles in between where I am and where I want to be.
Yeah,
Teleporting would make getting a job a non-issue.
Yeah, that's understandable. So, what I was gonna say is drawing anything into existence.
There's a Kirby character that does that.
Yes.
She's precious. I love her. Well, it is Kirby. Everything is either a literal eldritch abomination or the cutest thing you've ever seen.
Yeah, I freaking love Kirby,
Oh yeah. I have not played any of the recent Kirby games. I intend to check out Return to Dreamland because it's the one I've been excited for.
Is that like the 3D
basically since I learned it exists? That's the one for the Wii that came out in like, when did that come out actually?
I don't know.
Long time ago though.
I literally beat that game.
It got a remake on the Switch though. Or I don't know if the remake's out yet, but there is a remake confirmed for the Switch. The 3D one, I'm not super interested in. I've never been a huge fan of 3D platformers.
Yeah, the 3D one is kind of odd.
It seems like it's a very good game. It's just I don't like that genre, so I'm not going to play it.
Yeah.
The only 3D platformer series that I really feel like can enjoy is Sonic, because a lot of it is not precise platforming in 3 dimensions. It's just there's platforming, but it's not in a full 3D space. It's 3D. There's 3 dimensions, but you don't use all of them all of the time with basically an unlimited range. You are locked in a lot of the time, and that makes it so much more manageable.
Yeah.
Because I have issues with depth perception, especially with video games.
Yeah. What do you mean by depth perception?
I mean, I genuinely struggle to... When I'm looking at an image on a screen, I struggle to not see that image as a flat 2D image. So I can't really tell where, like, say, Mario is in a 3-dimensional space. So I spend most of the game when I'm playing a normal 3D platformer looking more at Mario's shadow than I am at Mario.
Wow. That must
so I can figure out where... Yeah, it's not very fun.
I personally like Mario because, like...
I love Mario games, I just prefer the 2D ones. Like, Super Mario World is my favorite game.
And then there's Super Mario 3D
adore
World.
Super Mario World.
There's Super Mario
That is...
3D World.
I've played that one. I did like it despite the fact that I was looking at Mario Shadow the entire time. It's it it doesn't fix all of my issues with 3D Mario, but it fixes the other one that is it fixes the issue with the stars, which is another thing that kept me away from them, is that you're not starting in a place and trying to just get through the obstacles. You're also trying to figure out where the game wants you to go, and I never like that in video games.
Yeah, the reason why I was... Oh, sorry. The chat might...
No.
Oh. So, I was going to say, the reason why I, sound distant is because I'm wanting to eat my popcorn without having my eating of popcorn, be the entire stream hears.
Crunch.
Crunch. But yeah, and then, Kronos is a, person who,
nice.
Is from a completely different base that just decided to come on over. He knows that most of the things on this channel, I feel like, when it comes to, like, what type of people tend to come on my streams, it tends to be, like, more, like, the opposite of what normally happens on a stream, like, with guests. Most generally, just be based off of who I know, most of the people who tend to hop on my, stream, are either not cis or not straight, just based off of, like, my demographic, and the demographics that Kronos is used to is, like, your normal demographics. So, yeah. People from different bases tend to hop on my shows, and, I tend to just be like, just don't cause a problem and you can stay. But
sorry, I'm putting a bunch of beverages in the freezer because my brother left before the food got here.
Beverages? Are you talking about
milkshakes?
Ones? Okay.
Yes, I'm talking about frozen milkshakes. Milkshakes and sodas, and it's multiple different things, which is why I said the general term beverages.
Okay, I thought you were trying to be like... Okay.
No, he dipped and I have to freeze his milkshake.
If I was you, I would have drank the...
I have my own.
Too bad, I'm having both of them. If you don't want to take care of your stuff, I'll take care of it for you.
No, it's on me.
My stomach.
It's on me. I ordered at a time when I figured he would be back before it got here, and he was not. That's on me.
Yeah.
I ordered at a bad time for him, so I'm not stealing his food for it. McDonald's.
You know what? I could just go down the road right now and grab some, personally.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's not a long walk. I just, do actually quite enjoy being on stream.
Yeah.
And the mic on my earbuds has historically not worked very well.
Yeah, that's understandable. And I also really love being on air, which was why why I was very frustrated with myself for not being able to make it on Thursday. But then again, with my situation, there's a new function on here. But with my situation, it wouldn't have been smart or safe for me to be on shows. During then, so yeah. But I'm finally doing better enough to be able to be on shows, so I'm really happy about it. And now, I swear, next week, that's probably gonna be the only thing I really want to do. Gee, imagine that. But that's beside the point. Hello. Oh, what is this? Hello. I believe you're also new to this channel. This is just a random stream because I was just gauging how I was doing mentally before I did a episode of my usual show on Thursday. Due to things that have happened that you could check the community tab for if you really want to know. But yeah. So how many different channels have you hopped on their streams for? Lexi, you on?
Yeah.
All right.
I think there's 3 main ones. One VTuber who I'm still friends with, one who I moderated for and would prefer to never speak of again, and you.
Yeah, I understand. I understand the YouTube or community problems. So if you ever don't want to say a name, you don't have to.
Yeah.
There's even some names I won't say on my channel. But yeah.
Okay, you did. Okay. I was looking at the stream and I saw the jank clock. I was about to point it out, but then right as I was, I saw that you had started to actually realize.
Yeah! You thought I was gonna leave my clock like that!
Yeah.
How dare you! I'm trying to space things out! Are people from your base starting to come on in? Because I'm starting to see a lot of new names again.
No.
Just so you know, everyone has access to the community tab.
None of these people are my fans. I doubt my fans even. I really don't have them, honestly. How does the clock? Hi, Titan Hunter. I'm Lexi. I'm Pastry's friend.
Yes. How does a clock work? Oh, just so you know, Kronos is known to be like a channel troll. Who, hey tubers, how does a clock work? Okay, just so you know, Kronos is a very friendly, but, he's kind of known as like a community troll.
I see, an internet funny man.
Yes! Yes! But he is very respectful. But yeah. 9. 10, 9. 8. Wait, this is gonna sound like a stupid question, but what number is on the, so like, you know where
Yeah.
the 3 is on the clock?
9.
9, okay.
It's multiples of 3.
Sorry if that was a dumb question.
It kind of was, but even dumb questions need to be answered.
Yeah. If you were to say there are no dumb questions, I'd be like, yeah, that's kind of a lie and a half.
Yeah. But just because a question is dumb doesn't mean that the person asking doesn't deserve an answer.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna draw both a analog and a digital clock for the sake of for the sake of this frame, because it's like time that it takes to work on a video is basically the frame. It does not make sense unless I finish the entire video. It'll make sense if you watch the video once it's completed.
Oh, right, I got myself a fucking caramel frappe. Oh, yeah.
It's too late
So-
for caffeine, or at least for me.
I woke up at 1... I woke up at like 2 p.m.
Oh, right.
I'm not getting to sleep tonight anyway.
Oh, right, you're...
Yeah, I have the worst sleep schedule.
Yeah.
They fucked up the caramel frappe.
Wait, how did they mess it up?
I don't know, there's way too much caramel and the consistency is all wrong. I'm gonna put it in the freezer and probably drink it later.
You best bet that I would really love that extra caramel.
I have like a sweet spot with it where too much and I can't taste the coffee and it's not good. Not enough and I can't taste the caramel and it's also not good.
I personally like as least as less, like, the less coffee I taste, the better.
Fair. I like the taste of coffee, but I also like the taste of the stuff I'm putting in the coffee to make it sweet.
Yeah.
Like, sweetened coffee tastes good to me.
I personally just, like, I drink tea still. Here's the thing. Normal people like their coffee hot and their tea cold, but I like my tea hot and my coffee cold. How's that for an answer? I really like my because, like, I hate coffee. It's too late for coffee. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and message Metal Clunker. Haha. There are normal people?
No,
No.
there aren't.
No. Let's see here. DM Metal Clunker. Got it. A fan of yours wants you to post again.
Metal Clunker's the one who invited me to a Fortnite party literally every time I was online, right?
I'm not gonna say their real name on air, but I'll text you or DM it. So yeah. All right. Did you get the DM?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just DM'd him to saying that one of his fans wants him to make videos again. Which, good luck with that. I've been trying to get him to do that for a year now. But that's beside the point. But yeah, let's see here. Metal Clunker has been acting wacky with the DMs. He either messages me. All right. Lexi, you on?
Yeah.
All right. Just so you know, please go ahead and if possible, please let me know if you're hopping off.
All right.
Just because, like, even temporarily, because it's just like, it's kind of unsettling if someone, like, if you're talking to someone and then they're not there.
Fair, yeah.
And it's like, what the F?
half the time that this has been happening, I haven't been like muting my mic to go do something else. I've just been fucking zoning out.
Oh, that's understandable. It's just like, yeah, zoning out's okay. But, like, if, let's say, you decided to go ahead and hop off and, what kind of crazy scenario? Oh, yeah, go to the store to buy a bag of marshmallows. If you decided to just randomly go do that and then not tell me you left.
Yeah, that would be kind of toolish.
But yeah.
Also, Kronos. Here is my extremely hot music take. Evanescence is good, actually.
Oh, just so you guys know, Metal Clunker fans, sorry for interrupting, but, yeah, here's, like, kind of, like, a little, context into, like, Metal Clunker. He tends to go ahead and, like, for whatever reason, like, I don't know why, but, like, he tends to, for whatever reason, he tends to go ahead and, like, ask me for a little bit too much help. So, yeah, that's kind of the sitch. A little bit. Like, I remember when I was trying to get him, like, trying to go ahead and, like, help him with this channel, he was asking for too much help. And I was like, geez. No offense, but, like, with how much help I'm giving you, it's going to look more like a pastry, too. I'm gonna actually text, Clunker. But, yeah, I'm gonna text Clunker. But, let's see here. I'd want a pastry too. Here's the thing. I just got back into, like, making pastry 1. I don't have enough time for another YouTube channel. I'm sorry. But, like, I don't have enough time for another YouTube channel. If I would, I could. If I could, I would, honestly. But I don't. Yeah. But it'd be so good. I know. But it better be a savory pastry. But yeah. Anyways, do you think it would be good to end the stream now, or do you think this chat's too active?
See, I would say now is a good time on Twitch to end, but YouTube doesn't have raids as far as I know, so.
So raids, like, well, as far as, like, channel raids go, it fully just depends on if the YouTuber's like, hey, please check out so-and-so.
Fair, yeah. Twitch has an actual mechanic where unless someone actively clicks off the stream, they just, when you end stream, you can send your entire chat to someone else, and Twitch will redirect them automatically.
Yeah, with YouTube, with raids,
it's basically just, hey, it's basically just, instead of you say, hey, let's do this, and then everyone has to actively choose to do it instead of actually choosing not to.
Yeah, interesting. Because, like, we'll go ahead and keep on going.
Alright.
Like, Tubes is like, you can't end. please. All right, I'm gonna make this one very, very, very clear. I would end the stream. I would not. I'm going to make this very fucking clear. So I would end the stream. I would not end. The stream would. But yeah. Anyways. What were you saying about Twitch?
Sorry. Twitch has a lot of like. YouTube is a good general video platform, and I don't think it's a bad streaming platform. But I do think that, obviously, looking at it, it's not a platform that is specifically geared towards making streams more engaging.
Yeah.
Twitch is.
I guess I'm just going to go ahead and spam Clunker's DMs.
Vengeance.
Be like, hey, this is asking me when your next video is going to come out. Imagine if So imagine if Clunker's next video ended up being about him quitting YouTube.
I mean, at least then it would be solid.
Yeah. I don't normally talk about things we talk about off the channel on channel, but he pretty much talked to me about ending YouTube like multiple times. Because like for whatever reason, like I think part of it is the fact that he was expecting to blow up too early. Which it's kind of the algorithm's fault for the fact that channels aren't growing like they're supposed to, because like they're pushing shorts too much, but that's beside the point. But yeah. What's your thoughts on YouTube Shorts, Lexi?
I don't like TikTok, and I don't like things that are just TikTok on a different platform.
Same here.
I understand why people use them. However, it seems like half the time a lot of old short videos are being randomly converted into YouTube Shorts, which fucks them up because YouTube Shorts are, for whatever reason, forced into Portrait, which those videos were not made to be in.
Alright, so, I personally converted, one of my...
It's just Vine! It's just Vine again! How is it revolutionary? It's Vine 2!
I don't know, man. Some people might argue it's more Musical.ly too, but...
That's fair. I don't know. The future is evil.
But yeah, I honestly feel like that,
Okay, I enjoy Kronos' brand of shenanigans.
Yeah, he is called Kronos the Unbannable on so many different...
Okay, wait,
channels.
Kronos, is that genuine? Do you not know what Vine was, or is that a bit?
But yeah, make sure your channel is visible so that my base and apparently Clunker's base can go ahead and apparently, reason why I'm saying apparently Clunker's base is because Clunker's base is literally asking me, when is Clunker going to post again? When, in actuality, I have no fucking clue. Hello, Branimator again.
Okay, No, fuck this. I'm screenshotting this and I'm sending it to you, and I am banning this person.
Who?
Gushner.
What are they saying?
This is like obviously just trying to say slurs.
Yeah. All right. I trust you.
I posted the screenshot in DMs because that is.
But, yeah. All right.
You agree with my judgment?
Yeah. If I personally did it, it'd be like a timeout first. But
Fair.
I think I personally I'm going to unhide, but I'm going to time him out
fair.
because like when it comes to like how I moderate things is verbal warning or chat warning, then timeout, then ask them to leave willingly, then permaban.
For me it like depends on the thing. I usually will go for taking steps before going immediately to ban. But when stuff like that, this person isn't going to learn a lesson from getting timed out. They are just here to be a tool.
We'll just have to wait and see. But they're originally from Clunker's base.
Huh.
Which I honestly feel like Clunker should probably post more for his base. Just in general. Because like he literally randomly just does not post and then just leaves his fans out of the loop. He even leaves me out of the loop sometimes. But to be fair, I am busy with IRL obligations and pastries, so but then again, every time he DMs me, I'll respond. Regardless of if I'm on the channel, working on the channel, or doing other things other than the channel. But yeah. Anyways, thank you for the show from at Kronos. Why? They're all calling Clunker gay, which that is accurate, but are they meaning it?
Okay, is this a bit or is this just okay? Okay.
It's spamming.
Is this a bit from Clunker's chat? That is kind of the question here.
How is it that all of Clunker's base just all of a sudden just like cut? How? Wait. I don't think.
What is going on with Clunker's fans? Good lord, what is happening in there?
I'm going to time them both out.
Yeah. This is a mess.
Yeah.
I can't leave because I feel like I need to be here to help you with whatever that is.
I am fine with whatever. I am fine with whatever happens. I am a seasoned streamer.
Fair.
So if you need to go, you need to go. Temporarily.
Yeah, I feel like I need to go and work on music. I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good.
I'll still
You served.
hang out
You
and
served
chat.
the. Yeah. You served the main reason of why I hopped on. Why
All
I
right.
asked you to hop on.
See ya.
Bye.
And see you, chat.
Bye. Alrighty. So alrighty, it's back to just me again. I'm probably going to end the show soon, but do 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 do. Yeah. I'm going to see if like what's going on with like because everyone has access to the community chat or tab thing. I'm gonna see if all right, this just don't make sense. I guess I am technically an ace, but like you could call me gay if you want. But yeah, I think I'm going to end the show here. Closing announcements is I'm going to go ahead and just I'm all right. So please go ahead and check out my video from today, and please please check out my video from today, and there's probably still gonna be like a channel delay. There's probably still gonna be a video delay because I literally spent all of last week grieving due to my grandma's loss or me losing my grandma. So there's probably going to be a video delay, but to make up for that delay, I have been just like I've just been like taking like key moments of videos and converting them into shorts. So please keep an eye out for those, and please go ahead and check out my Instagram. I'm probably going to try to go ahead and like get back on Instagram again. And yeah, I platonically love you, my donut batch, and see you in the future to come. Bye.